The Total Money Makeover by DaveRamsey has become a huge hit by busting some deeply ingrained myths in the American culture, and by helping thousands of people become debt-free, regain a sense of confidence and control, and build a future for their families. The book presents a simple system for getting rid of the mountains of debt that every third American carries, and for changing our spending habits so we don't acquire new one. At Read and Grow, we review the books you want to read and present them to you in a short and memorable video. Make this channel part of your daily routine and check our book summaries for timeless principles, new insights, and unwavering motivation. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell in order to stay tuned. The motto of the book is, if you live like no one else, later you can live like no one else. It serves the purpose to remind you that if you will make the sacrifices that most people aren't willing to make, later on you'll be able to live as those folks will never be able to live. It also points out that your financial life will begin turning around when you take responsibility for it, when you look at the person in the mirror and commit to change. DaveRamsey begins the book by debunking some debt and money myths that we've heard so long and loud enough that we have accepted them as facts. Things like debt is a tool and it should be used to create prosperity. The truth is, debt adds considerable risk. Most often it doesn't bring prosperity, and it isn't used by wealthy people nearly as much as we are led to believe. Debt myths like owning a car means having car payments. You need credit cards to build your credit score. By co-signing a loan, you are helping a friend. And money myths like filing for bankruptcy is the way to wipe the slate clean and start over, when in fact, it's one of the top 5 life-altering negative events along with divorce, severe illness, disability, and the loss of a loved one. No one is born with the knowledge of how to handle money. Unfortunately, we are not taught that. We go to school to learn to earn. We earn, and then we have no idea what to do with the money. Wealth doesn't just happen. What you don't know about money will make you broke and keep you broke. Spend time and effort on getting rid of ignorance. Before you start your total money makeover, you need to let go of the myths, the denial, and the ignorance, and the need for outside approval. Don't let them drag you down on your journey to fiscal fitness. Your makeover is broken down into 7 baby steps. You take one small bite at a time. Baby step 1. Save $1,000 fast. You start your makeover by setting up a budget every month. Spend every dollar on paper before the month begins. Give every dollar of your income a name and put it in an envelope. When you go shopping, take your envelope and spend your cash. When the cash is gone, you're done. Then, set up your starter emergency fund. Save $1,000 cash for the unexpected little things that come up and will make you stop debt reducing to survive. If you use debt to cover an emergency after swearing it off, you will lose momentum. Be careful what you name emergency. Christmas, vacations, clothes for the kids, car maintenance are not emergencies. They belong in your budget. If you don't budget for them, they will feel like emergencies. Baby step 2. Start the debt snowball. List all your debts in order of smallest payoff balance to largest. List all your debts except your home, even loans that have 0 interest. You need quick wins. Pay off a couple little debts in the first few days and get you fired up. Pay the minimum payment to start current on all debts except the smallest. Every dollar you can find from anywhere in your budget goes towards the smallest debt until it's paid. Once the smallest is paid, the payment for that debt, plus any extra found money, is added to the next smallest debt. Every time you pay one off, the amount you pay on the next one down increases. This is how we create a snowball. To make it work though, you need total, sold-out, focused intensity. You are getting out of debt and that's your priority now. You stop borrowing, get your spouse on board, sell some stuff, work the extra hours, and do what you need to do to get the debt snowball rolling. A good rule of thumb on items to sell, except your house, is this. If you can't be debt-free on it in 18 to 20 months, sell it. Baby step 3. finish the emergency fund. If you've reached this step, you have $1,000 cash and no debt except your house mortgage. You have pushed with such intensity that the ball is now rolling, and you have momentum on your side. Now it's time to fully fund your emergency fund, so you don't need to use debt to cover the big stuff like a job layoff, medical bills, or a blown car engine. The fund should be big enough to cover 6 months of expenses and should be kept liquid, in a savings account or a money market account. You don't want to invest the emergency fund, just have it someplace safe and easy to get to. Needless to say, when you tap into the fund, be sure to replace the money at your earliest convenience. Baby step 4. Invest 15% of your income toward retirement. Now that you're debt-free, it's time to get really serious about your wealth building. It's time to invest. Now that you don't have any payments but a house payment, it should be easy to invest heavily even with a below-average income, and ensure your golden years will have dignity. Invest 15% of before-tax gross income annually toward retirement. When calculating your 15%, don't include company matches in your plan. Consider it gravy. By the same token, do not use your potential Social Security benefits in your calculations. Don't count on the government. The author recommends growth and income funds invested through Roth IRA and a 401k. Use all the matching and tax advantages available. Baby step 5. Save for college. The first rule of college, whether for you or for your children, is pay cash. The second rule is, if you have the cash or the scholarship, go. But don't go into debt for a degree. College isn't a necessity, it is a luxury. Student loans have become normal, and normal is broke. Student loans are a cancer. Once you have them, you can't get rid of them. When saving for college, you have to make at least 8% per year to keep up with tuition inflation. That makes baby life insurance and savings bonds not satisfactory. You can opt for prepaid tuition, or even better, a decent growth stock mutual fund invested through an educational savings account. Baby step 6. Pay off your home mortgage. Remember, if you invested what you pay in monthly payments, you'd be a debt-free millionaire before long. It's time to attack the home mortgage. Every dollar in your budget that you can find above living, retirement, and college should be used to make extra payments on your home. Don't keep your mortgage because of tax deductions. They are no bargain. You pay much more money in interest than you do in deductions. Most people would borrow on their homes to invest in higher return investments and pocket the difference. Sadly, when taxes, loan expenses, and commissions are calculated, the spread narrows and can barely justify the risk. Simply make mortgage payments as if you have a 15-year mortgage instead of a 30, and you will save thousands of dollars in interest and 15 years of bondage. Baby step 7. Build wealth. What is the purpose of your having a total money makeover? Why all the sacrifice and work? To be in debt and out of control doesn't take nearly as much effort. Why do you want to have wealth? After years of studying and teaching on the subject, DaveRamsey can find only 3 good uses for money. Money is good for fun, to invest, and to give. So if one day you have $18 million, you should do all of these things. In fact, you should be doing them while you are working the steps to wealth. When you can finally afford to go on a luxurious vacation, buy a new car, have your fun. Also keep investing, manage your money, and have a team of people to help you. When your money makes more than you do, you are officially wealthy. When you can comfortably live on your investment income, you are financially secure. You've hit a milestone. Congratulations. Investing is good, but going around and around that monopoly board eventually loses its appeal, especially after you reach the pinnacle point. What stays is the love of giving, of helping other people. Money gives power to good intentions, allows you to do good deeds with scale. Finally, you can live like no one else. The Total Money Makeover is not a get-rich-quick book. It takes an average of 7 years to reach the final baby step, It's hard work and it requires focused intensity. But tens of thousands of people have followed the system and wholeheartedly swear it's all worth it. Being debt-free is awesome. If you enjoyed this video, you are sure to like our summary of The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley, another must-read book on the topic of money. Thank you for watching. Please check our channel for more videos like this. Tell us in the comments, what is your favorite book? Can't get enough of reading? Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/readandgrow1 and also on Twitter at twitter.com/readandgrow1.